Welcome to miniOrange. miniOrange provides single sign-on solutions for Jira, and as we know, that is the best SAML SSO solution available in the market. In this video, we will be going through the Jira SAML SSO plugin's Global SSO Settings feature. Let's get started. You can set up the Jira SAML plugin by watching our end-to-end setup video. The link is in the description. In the miniOrange SAML single sign-on plugin, you can see that we have configured single IDP. By default, the Jira login page would look like this, with SSO button. And Jira Service Desk login page would look like this by default with SSO button. In the plugin, navigate to Global SSO Settings. The Global SSO Settings lets you configure how your users and administrators log in using SSO. You can enable or disable the SSO for all your Jira software users by using Enable SSO for Jira software option. This button is enabled by default. Disable this button and save the changes. In the Jira login page, you can see that the SSO button is hidden. Enable SSO for Jira Service Desk allows you to hide or show the SSO button on Jira Service Desk login page for all the users. By default, it is enabled. Disable it and save the changes. Now, on the Jira Service Desk login page, you can see that the SSO button is not visible. Next option, allow users to change password, allows the end users to change their local application's password. This option is also enabled by default. Go to the Jira login page, and you can see a link stating, "Can't access your account?" On clicking that link, you can get the password by entering your username. You can also navigate to your profile, and in the summary details, you can see the change password option. Let's go back to the plugin, and disable this option and save the changes. In Jira login page, you can see that the link to get the password is gone. Also, the user will not have the option to change the password from the Profile tab now. Auto-activate users on SSO option will activate the disabled user on successful SSO authentication. This option is disabled by default. Let's see how it works. Here we will enable the SSO for Jira software users. In the User Management tab, you can see that this user is disabled. Let's see what happens when this user logins through SSO. Enter the user credentials. The user is not allowed to log in, and an error is shown saying, "You don't have access to the application." Now let's enable this button in the plugin and save the changes. In the Jira login page, try to log in using SSO again. Enter the user's credentials. Now you can see that the deactivated user is activated successfully and logged into Jira without any error. Let's check the User Management tab using Admin Access. You can see that the user is now active. Restrict access to plugin APIs feature allows you to restrict access of the plugin's APIs in the scope of the Jira application instance. It is disabled by default, which means that the plugin APIs will be accessible from outside the plugin. Enable it to restrict the plugin APIs access outside the plugin. Restrict duplicate SAML assertion feature allows you to restrict duplicate SAML assertion. If you enable this, then the SAML messages with duplicate assertion ID will be blocked by the app. This helps in increasing the security by preventing SAML replay attacks. This was all about the Global SSO Settings feature of our Jira SAML plugin. To understand more about the Global SSO Settings feature for your Jira instance, raise the ticket with us with a link in the description. miniOrange provides best single sign-on solutions. Thanks for watching.